Hi, and welcome back to Clue, the murder of Mr. Bowden Black. If you haven't seen the last two chapters, I put a link in the corner for you there. So to quickly recap what happened last chapter, we finally met the rest of our suspects. Solicitor Peacock, Colonel Mustard, and Mayor Green. And we uncovered exactly what Mr. Black had on them, what he was blackmailing them with. So they all have motive to want to get rid of them, and they all have the means as well. So now it's really about dialing in on the evidence to figure out who the murderer is. Let's hope the detective can do it. Chapter 3. All 6 house guests are gathered in the hall, but there are still more rooms to investigate. Detective Brown continues to gather evidence in preparation for the final verdict. Welcome back, Detective. Whoa. Oh, quit sucking up to him, Plum. Would you two stop? So, Detective, about what we discussed before, when can you get me out of here? I second that question. Does anyone know how this fuse panel works? More importantly, did anyone else notice that the bruising forming around Mr. Black's forehead? Easy now, one at a time. My investigation is almost complete. I need you all to stick around just a little while longer. Now, if you'll excuse me a moment, I must take another look at the deceased. What? Ooh, blunt force trauma. Oh, more blunt force trauma. Looks like our host got a heavy knock to the head. I don't think this sort of damage could have happened just from the stairs. We may have found our true cause of death. I better add this to my notes. Mayor Green, I found a lot of blood in the conservatory. Care to explain? I cut myself on one of the plants while I was waiting for the door to unlock. That wouldn't happen to have been from the thorns buried beneath the sole, would it? Digging for something, were you? Detective, you cut me. I'm, an amateur botanist. I was trying to get a sample of one of Mr. Black's fabulous plants. Best to keep that between us, wouldn't you say? I'm looking at you. Solicitor Peacock. Detective. I found an audio recording in Mr. Black's safe that holds some rather incriminating evidence against you. Something about bribing a witness in a court case? Detective, are you aware that it's against the law to record a private conversation without the consent of the parties involved? Yes, I suppose that. So what are we talking about here? I'm not the one you want to come at making bold accusations. How about we focus on who's responsible for the dead body behind me? What are you staring at? I was just going to ask. Save it. Not in the mood. My advice is you hurry up and finish your little investigation before one of these creeps snaps and takes out the rest of us. Detective, you've come to assist with the fuse panel, I assume. Your voice always changes. I suspect you need to double back on the breakers. It seems perhaps the regulator isn't receiving the proper voltage, and let me stop you there. I'd bet my life savings it's nothing more than a missing fuse. Allow me to take a closer look. Detective Brown, I think I may have spotted another fuse. Allow me to step aside. Do you see it? It's stuck underneath this bookshelf. I can't quite fit my arm under there. Yes, I see it now. Let me find something to fish it out. Find something to fish it out? Miss Scarlet, you mentioned earlier this evening that Mr. Black had a lot of enemies. Care to elaborate? I think it's obvious that everyone here didn't attend tonight's meeting as an act of kindness. Mr. Black holds a lot over our heads. So you're saying that you all came here because Mr. Black was blackmailing you. And if you don't oblige him, he would tear down your reputation. Precisely. Excuse me a moment, Miss Scarlet, but would you mind just taking one step to your right? I just want to get a closer look at the decor behind you. The vase of dead sticks. How a few twigs pass as decor, I'll never understand. Okay, so this gotta be the hardest one, right? No, I've mucked it up. Okay, I have an possible off nuts. It's not going well. I don't know how this happens. Why can't I just take it out and plug it in? Why? Oh my god, I don't know why it was so overly complicated. Finally. More power restored to the northern hall upstairs. Looks like that room with the piano might be my next stop. Looks like it is, detective. We got a light bulb. Do you need a light bulb? Oh, yep. Sealed up tight. Oh. Seems like these lights need to be turned on in a certain order. But what is it? I don't know. How do you find that out? Is there any insignia on here? Oh, it says right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the key. Put the key in a slot. Oh, we made it. There we go. Let's take a look inside. The ballroom. Never been much of a dancer. I better take a look around here before someone waltzes in and interrupts the investigation. Ha ha ha! We got matches. We're gonna need 4 tiles. There's a little button on the candelabra. Okay. Locked. Something here. Looks like someone broke into this glass cabinet to steal a candlestick? Wait a minute. Professor Plum. The bandage on his hand. He was so adamant that I give back his candlestick. His candlestick. Yeah, right. That lying thief. Was he stealing it for monetary value? Planning something more nefarious with it. I better make a note. Oh, bloody. There's a tile in here. I'm not interested in adding any more blood to this scene. I'll need some protection before reaching in there. Okay. A tile. A tile. Curtain. A tile. Okay, well, let's put these in here. Matches. Oh, candelabra. key. That's gotta be to this. Yeah. Gloves. It's all coming together. Oh my god. Just go in there and grab it. Put the tile on here. I got a little dance book. I put the dance book on here. Nothing else I need under this. Okay. Look at it. A key. So, sun 3, 4, 2. What? What? Oh god. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, let's look at the book. Sun is 3? I don't quite understand. The purple steps I think I'm supposed to follow, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this triangle. And then 1, and then 1 over, then 2 over, so 3, then 2 diagonal. 2, 3, 1, 2. So U and U. Triangle and squares and squares. Next. Okay, let's just follow those arrows, I guess. Up 3, diagonal 4. 4. Okay. And then over 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Flowers. Yes! Would you look at that? Playing the correct sequence managed to open that painting. Mr. Black, you certainly were a strange cat, weren't you? Keys to the kitchen. Oh, another set of keys. Looks like they belong to the kitchen. Oops, I skipped that. I'm sure it's just gotta check the kitchen out. The kitchen appears to be located in the upper left hallway. Onwards and upwards. Duct tape. I use a duct tape. And then what? It's Loctite. A butter knife? What am I gonna do with that? Okay. Understood. Understood. So where does this go? Oh. Pull that lever. Let's get in there. Ah, great. I can finally get a snack. Continue my investigation. This man just wants a meal and a lie down and watch a good show on Netflix. Ooh, there's the other side of the fireplace I think we could go through. Okay, we got a cookbook. This is surely going to be some code cracking thing. Looks like there ought to be something placed here. Looks like a fireplace that's been sealed off. World's best boss. Tetracycline. Looks like it's used to treat rashes. This looks like a reasonable explanation for those red marks on Mr. Black's necks. Okay. So the rope doesn't have anything to do with it, which means Colonel Mustard and Mayor Green don't have anything to do with it, I think. I should put something in the pot. Okay, you're trying to have a snacky? Okay, key. Oh, door handle. Cabinet handle. Open it up. This suggests there's something there. Let's look at this. Milk. Okay. Oh, tile here. Is that blood on the ceiling tile? I'm not as tall as I used to be. I'll need something to boost me up. For all the riches in the world, why do you have fluorescent lighting in here, Mr. Black? Oh. Now, what could be behind here? More incriminating evidence? A couple of skeletons? Look at that. This house is full of secrets. Oh great, some dark, dank catacombs. Bring it on. Navigate through the secret passages, pick up a new candle before yours runs out or gets stuck in the dark. Each move uses one piece of the candle. 1, 2. Oh, cool. There's a keyhole here, but we don't have... Oh my god. Yes, we have the key. Am I willing to go through this way? Yeah. Perfect. Another key. Yay, I made it. Awesome. That was fun. It goes to the last room. Phew, glad to be out of there. It looks like the secret passageway connects to a room in the southeast corner of the mansion. Are we done in the kitchen? But there was that, like, world's best smut. Okay. Mr. Black's study. This is the last room I have left to investigate. Something must have happened here. What exactly that was and who was here is yet to be determined. Okay. Mr. Black must have enjoyed puzzles. All these locks are like something out of a video game. Ha ha. Quite the mess. And the phone is off the hook. Was Mr. Black trying to call for help? I'm willing to bet that whoever he was trying to call is key to solving this case. Step ladder. Oh. I think for the... Ooh. This door leads to the upper halls where all the other rooms are connected. If Mr. Black was attacked here, he could have easily stumbled out this door and collapsed down the stairs that lead to the hall. I'd rather avoid the house guests and their litany of questions for now. Better off using the secret passage to get back to the kitchen. So he was definitely attacked here. And since it's not the throat injury, it's got to be either the... I mean, his stabbing is pretty incriminating. Oh, you need to get the ice off. Okay. I see. Get the keys. I'm supposed to dial something here. Perhaps there's an address book hiding around that can help narrow down who Mr. Black was trying to call. Oh, that's one of those ice bucket things. I thought it was a pot. Okay, how do I... Oh, this. Keys. Cool. This is the murder weapon. Now, why would someone hide a bloody wrench in the ceiling? I can only think of one reason. The kitchen. I think we know who it is. A chalice? Blueprint? Oh yes, we need this. This appears to be a blueprint showing a secret passage that connects the kitchen to the dining room. Looks like they connect via the fireplace. Yup. So if someone were here in the study, they could easily move through the underground passage to get to the kitchen. Then from the kitchen, crawl through the fireplace to get to the dining room. Interesting. Want to put this here? Mug, car, clock. Let's go and look at this. I think it's a handle, right? Left, right, left, right. We're missing a car. What does that have to do with the characters? We can do this. Oh, this says 1. How many letters is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I'm definitely missing something. Everything starts with a 1. Do these keys belong somewhere? Am I getting... Yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Now what? I think I have to figure out which line I go down. Possibly. But how do I figure that out with the cars and the cups? Oh my god, is this direction? It must go down this way. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. 8, 2, 6, 1. That's strawberry. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left. 4, 8, 2, 2. Strawberry, banana. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. 8, 6, 5, 3. Strawberry, banana, chicken. Let's try it. That was so confusing. Strawberry, banana, chicken. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That was the most challenging one. It's just a lot of information. What do we have here? One surprising discovery after another. Go through the hole, detective. Torn paper. Not much to go on, but I've solved cases with less. Really? That doesn't seem like good. I feel like you should have a lot of evidence. Go through the dining room. I'm right back to where I started. Quite the labyrinth of rooms indeed. The chef was in here. The chef was in here first. Then through the kitchen. Oh my god. Put the horse here. Address book? Money? Ah, perfect. Mr. Black's address book, filled with the names and phone numbers of his close acquaintances. This should help narrow down my search and figure out who he was trying to call in the study. Okay. Let's go to the study. So many numbers. Who was Mr. Black talking to? It's either Fia La Real, Halarie. Nope, not you. It could be you, Malakie. Tiala Real, okay. I feel like it's Tiala Real. Oh, really? It's not you, it's not you. It's not you. It's not Malakie. I wish I could cross it out. There's definitely no G's. It's not this. Halarie. Oh my god. Whew. Hello. I'm looking for someone named Halarie. Just one moment. I'll see if she's available. Hello. This is Miss Halarie, manager at Le Petit Chateau. We know. May I ask who's calling? Good evening. I'm Detective Brown with the Hugh County Police Department. Oh, hello. Is there something I can do for you? Le Petit Chateau. What is that? Sounds familiar. We're a fine dining establishment, sir. A restaurant? Yes. Hey, you didn't happen to get a call earlier this evening from Mr. Bowden Black, did you? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Mr. Black is the owner of the restaurant. Is everything okay? I'm afraid not. He's been murdered. What? Is this some sort of sick joke? Unfortunately not. Now listen carefully. I need you to be very clear and honest with me. It's imperative to my investigation. What did Mr. Black call you about this evening? You're putting me in a very awkward position here. Well, he was concerned that Chef White was stealing money from the restaurant. And was she? Was Chef White stealing money from Mr. Black's restaurant? Listen, it sounds like you know as much as I do. Chef White is amazing at what she does, but Black was treating her poorly. Everyone is barely scraping by over here. I don't know what she's done or what you think she's done, but I know she felt like she was out of options. I see. Well, that's all I need for now. Thank you for your time. Well, I think that just about sums it up. I should follow up with the guests back in the main hall. I think so too. If you think you know, put it in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I have concluded my investigation. It is safe to say, Mr. Black's killer stands among us. Among us. I don't even play that game. So, you've made a decision. Is it time already? Here we go. Careful about any false accusations now. Go ahead, detective. You're doing great. I'd like to have one more word with each one of you. This is your last chance to come clean and perhaps soften the blow of what lies ahead. First, we'll start with Chef White. Listen, I'm just a chef. Was Mr. Black a terrible boss? Yeah, he totally sucked. Did I skim a little cash off the top at the end of a shift or two? Maybe. As if it'd make a difference to that rich old dirtbag. Might I caution you on who you arrest tonight? The district attorney doesn't take kindly to false accusations, even for an officer of the law like yourself. Detective, my campaign can't take a blow like this. I'm willing to work with you here. Don't do anything you'll regret. Didn't I tell you Mr. Black had his enemies? I can't say I'm surprised this happened. That's exactly why I gave him that dagger. To protect himself. I just don't have it in me to stab someone. I can't stand the sight of blood, to be honest. Detective, I do have a confession to make. Detective, I do have a confession to make. You may have already surmised this from your investigation, but I tried to steal that candlestick from the ballroom. It's a priceless antique. Black didn't deserve or appreciate it. But you have to believe I would never kill the man. I've killed a lot of men in the past, but I was a young soldier serving this country. That was another life. I found peace in my later years. Saying that probably didn't help my case, did it? Alright, everyone. If you'll excuse me just a moment, I'd like to review my notes. Try to get along for a few more minutes. Come on, we know. White. What? With the wrench. Where? In the study. Accuse! J'accuse! You are about to accuse White of killing Mr. Black with the wrench in the study. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. It was you, Chef White. The evidence is clear. I found the wrench hidden in the kitchen ceiling. You thought you could hide it, didn't you? One quick strike to the back of the head was all it took. And it happened in the study. I must say, you left quite a mess. Oh my god! Yeah, we did it! We did it! I'm sorry. You must have been in quite the panic. You didn't even take the time to clean up after yourself. This guy's full of it. You people don't actually believe him, do you? Allow me to spell it out for you all. Chef White was stealing money from the restaurant Le Petit Chateau. She's the head chef there. Mr. Black is the owner, and he was on to her. In fact, he made a call to the restaurant earlier this evening to confirm his suspicions. I talked to one of the staff members myself. So what did Chef White do about it? She grabbed a wrench, headed for the study, and bludgeoned him. In a semi-conscious daze, Mr. Black stumbled into the upper hallway and then collapsed down this very staircase. Now he lies before us all, dead. White fled back to the study and then to the kitchen through the secret underground passage. Now I assume this is when Solicitor Peacock shot the safe in the library and triggered the lockdown. White was trapped in the kitchen. Lucky for her, she was able to sneak through the interconnected fireplaces to get to the dining room. I caught her in there trying to escape through the window. Mr. Black was killed by Chef White in the study with the wrench. Any more questions? Oh, he's good. Makes sense to me. I can't ever get your accent right. Looks like she's been caught red-handed. Yeah, about that safe. Impressive work, Detective. Chef White, you're under arrest for the murder of Bowden Black. Now, if you kindly place your hands behind your back. Dun-dun. We did it! We did it! Da-na-na-na. We did it! We did it! Chef White was sentenced to 20 years in prison for the murder of Mr. Black. She was replaced as head chef at Le Petit Chateau, and her conviction has made it into a popular attraction among tourists. Professor Plum admitted to attempting to steal the candlestick and faced a larceny charge of $2,000. Ousted as a fraud in front of the other guests, he returned to college to complete his PhD. Scarlett decided to embrace her controversial alter ego and started her own news agency. She has solidified her status as a social and political pundit. with followers all over the country. Peacock stood trial for witness tampering. Since the origin of the evidence was unreliable and unknown, it was thrown out in court. I can't stop the southern accent. She expects to get her client, Chef White, out of prison in no more than 8 years. I wonder who she was speaking to on the phone. Colonel Mustard came forward with the truth of his story, and he was subsequently stripped of his Medal of Valor. He now works for Veterans Affairs to make amends for his false claims. Green resigned from his position of mayor before the charges of bribery were brought against him. He decided to set his sights higher and is now up for a position as a state senator. His odds are looking favorable. No one mourned Bowden Black. His home was demolished to make way for the expansion of a new local park. I was very, very pleased with this game. I think it was very solvable, playable, without having to use hints. I mean, sometimes it was really difficult. There was a lot of information to parse through sometimes. And I feel like the puzzles just got more complicated. I would love to see some more variety in there. I feel like they did, in the end, kind of hit you over the head with the clues. No pun intended. I wish it was like slightly more subtle. You know, like when we found the medication, I wish there was like more details on the bottle and the detective didn't say outright, oh, like this means that we can conclude that the rash on his neck is actually just a rash and not, you know, the cause of death or whatever. But, you know, it's nitpicking. I'm just really surprised at how well illustrated everything is, and it's like full of color, and I feel like the story is decently fleshed out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of these, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've ever played Clue before. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day. I'll be back soon with a new video, maybe Sims or something else. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thank you.